They'll call upon you tonight at the 7:45, a gentleman that desires to consult you upon a matter of the very deepest moment. Ha! Do you remember that letter, Holmes? It was written over 2 years ago. Very interesting case. Devilishly interesting. Irene Adler. What a striking-looking woman from the brief glance I had of her. Seems only yesterday. What charm. What poise, and what mind. Sharp enough and brilliant enough to outwit the great Sherlock Holmes himself.
I take the new issue of the Strand magazine is out, containing yet another of your slight allured tales.
'Tis indeed.
And what do you call this one?
I call it A Scandal in Bohemia. Not by title, eh?
If you must record my exploits, I do wish you'd put less emphasis on the melodramatic and more on the intellectual issues involved.
More on the intellect? What do you mean by that?
Well, I do hope you've given the woman a soul. She had one, you know.
By the woman, I suppose you mean Irene Adler.
Yes. I shall always remember her as the woman.
Come in.
Hi.
Stinky!
Fester, old boy, how are you?
How are you, old boy? I haven't seen you for years. I want you to meet my old friend Sherlock Holmes. Holmes is a Stinky. In other words, Julian Emery.
How do you do, Mr. Memory? Watson is often
Oh,
spoken.
has he? Hey, yes, we were at school together.
Yes, more years than I care to remember, but you didn't come in here just to remind me of that.
I just happened to be in the neighborhood and I saw your lights burning, so I took the liberty of looking you up. Still writing your old mystery stuff?
Yes, there's a new one out this week.
Good, I never miss them.
Oh, good, thanks. I see that bandage makes you look very interesting. Still poking your nose into other people's business as usual? Who hit you?
I haven't the foggiest notion. Somebody knocked me on the head in my own living room, then proceeded to commit the most idiotic burglary you ever heard. Fellow must have been barmy as an old coot.
Barmy, why? Come sit down, old boy. You'd like a cup of tea?
Oh, all right.
I'll go tell Mrs. Hudson about it.
Oh,
Why do you say the robbery was idiotic, Mr. Emery?
simply for the fact that, with about 5,000 pounds worth of musical boxes in my living room, thief who I caught in the act made off with one that wasn't even worth £5.
I gather you're a collector of musical boxes.
Yes, indeed. Some of them are very beautiful, but not the one that was stolen. The thief eventually grabbed the first thing came into his hand when he heard me coming into the room.
Still, it's rather odd, isn't it, that him disposed of you? He didn't pick up something more valuable. Was there anything unusual about the stolen box?
No, nothing at all. Well, I picked it up in the south of France, several years ago.
You say of many valuable music boxes, yet the thief made off with one that isn't worth £5. Sounds like a rather intriguing little problem.
Well, I take it that he was just an ordinary petty thief and didn't know the value.
That is a possible explanation, yet I venture to say that the average petty thief has a more extensive knowledge of the value of object d'art than an abstractor.
Well, that's Scotland Yard's theory. I wouldn't get very excited about it.
That's consistent anyway. I wonder if I might see your collection, Mr. Emery.
Well, of course you could, yes. Nothing like collector likes more than showing off his trophies. When would it suit you?
No time like the present.
Good. My place is just round in Parliament Square.
Shall we?
Yes, right.
Sherlock, where are you going? Stinky hasn't had his tea yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're going round to my place where I'm going to give you something better than tea.